How is she?
Well, I have some news that might come as a shock to some of you.
Well, should we go support private?
No. Annie wanted me to say this in front of everybody. She didn't have a miscarriage. The baby is fine.
That's wonderful. Wonderful. I don't understand.
She is pregnant.
What?
The ultrasound proved it, and she's about a month along.
I was completely positive that she was faking this whole thing.
Nobody's more surprised than her.
This is a nightmare. A baby means no confession, and no confession means that Kendall can never come home.
No, we're gonna find another way to get to Adam.
How? How? Family means everything to that man. There is no way that he's gonna go to prison and leave his child.
What if this child isn't his?
Hey, you might want to be careful. I had a little accident up here.
Yeah, I see that. Are you okay?
I have no idea how to answer that question. Okay, let's see. I have been convicted of a murder I didn't commit, though I guess that's probably my fault, considering that I did plead guilty. I am completely helpless, on the run, hiding from the FBI and the U.S. Marshals, and I don't even want to know who else. Let's see, I haven't seen my family in what feels like an eternity. And to top it all off, I just found out my husband is spending endless nights with a woman who not only wants him, but has already had him. Isn't that nice? Yeah. Why would he even bring up her name? After all of this drama with Liza, Zach knows I can't stand the woman. Why even type her name?
Well, he said he was exhausted. And he was up all night?
Yeah, I know. Don't remind me.
Well, maybe he was just tired.
But that's the thing. Zach doesn't get tired. I don't know. The whole thing is weird. It's like this was written by someone else.
Just tell him.
Tell him what? That I'm a complete paranoid freak? I think he already knows that.
No, you should grab the computer and just tell him that, that you feel hurt. About the fact that you mentioned Liza. Kendall, if you're going to be honest with him, now's the time. Do you ever wonder why Scott is still around?
Scott, little Adam, J.R. Colby, they're Adam's family.
Yeah, but do you ever wonder why he stays in the house? Looking at that spot where his father got killed would drive me crazy, but he stays.
So you think there's something going between Scott and Annie?
Well, I know there is.
And I've felt that for quite some time. Scott is fiercely loyal to her.
But this goes beyond loyalty. I had Aiden work for me, found a surveillance disc. Interesting viewing.
Annie and Scott?
And Annie and J.R.
Doing what?
What do you call it? Making out? Is that what you say?
She's such a lying tramp.
To be fair, Adam and Annie weren't married at the time.
And that makes it all right?
No, but it wasn't just Annie.
J.R. I can understand with his head in a bottle half the time, but those two... Annie is playing Adam, that is completely clear. But how are we going to prove it? You know that Annie's never going to agree to a DNA test.
Even if she did, the baby still could turn out to be Adam's. I say we forget about proof. We don't need proof. What we need is to get to Adams just for him to think there's the slightest chance that he's not the father.
I love that. Power of doubt. Great. Once it gets in his head.
It'll never leave.
The thought of you alone with her all night makes my skin crawl. And I know what you're going to say, that we were up all night trying to help you. And I'm sure that's true. But it doesn't make it hearing about it any easier. Being away from you and the boys is already killing me. So please don't make it worse by bringing up Liza, because honestly, I don't think I could take it. I sound like a raving lunatic. I can't send this.
Of course you can. You should get everything off your chest.
No, Zach's gonna think I've completely lost it and reverted right back to Paranoia, though.
No, it's his fault if you feel paranoid for mentioning the fact that he's spent a lot of time working with Liza.
Yeah, but maybe, I don't know, maybe he really is just trying to reassure me by letting me know that they won't give up.
Or maybe it's a defense mechanism.
What does that mean?
Well, it can't be easy for Zach, you know, just thinking about us two out here in the middle of nowhere, spending all this time together. I mean, that's what got us into trouble the first time, remember?
Aiden, we thought Greenlee and Zach were dead. This is completely different.
Kendall, you said yourself that Zach's never really gotten over the fact, you know, that we slept together.
Yeah, okay, so what? This is some kind of a test? Zach is mentioning Liza to mess with me, to see if I run back into your arms?
Send a message. We'll find out.
I know it's been a while since my last message.
I should get home. Get a message to Kendall. If there's anything you need...
We got it covered.
You sure?
We just gotta wait for Adam to be alone.
I know it's been a while since my last message, and I'm sorry. Aiden's been keeping me busy, so I don't waste my days sitting by the computer. And I guess he's right. I mean, what's the point of waiting around for news that may never come? Today, he took me for a picnic by the river. It was cold, but luckily we had blankets to keep us warm. It really is beautiful here. So quiet. At first, I hated that. Couldn't sleep. But I'm slowly getting used to it. Got a few solid hours of rest last night. Of course, the big comfy bed didn't hurt either. Aiden, this is crazy.
I'm fine.
No, you're not fine. You're freezing. There's plenty of room in this big comfy bed for both of us. Come on.
We found out why Adam hasn't come forward to confess. Turns out Annie's pregnant. And before you ask, this time it's real. Jake confirmed it. I'm not telling you this so you'll panic. I just didn't want you to hear from someone else. Annie can give birth to a whole litter of Chandlers, trust me, it won't make a difference. I will get the truth out of Adam. Plan's already in place. I love you. Don't you ever forget it.
Kendall's got mail.
All right, delete. New message. You're doing it again. Jumping to conclusions about me and Liza. For the last time, there's nothing going on. Liza is giving up all of her time to help you, so you might consider thanking her. We're close to putting an end to all of this. And I'm talking days, if not hours. So just sit tight and be patient.
Nice.
Send. Hey. What's wrong?
It's Zach. I knew that he would react like this. He thinks I'm jumping to conclusions.
Well, what did he say?
He didn't really say much at all. He's doing the typical Zach thing. He's just shutting down. The thing is, I didn't think that was typical. I mean, we got into such a good place, and then this, and then he writes something like this. Do you know what he said? He said I should thank Liza. Thank her for what? For doing my husband?
Well, you think they actually did?
No, I don't know. I just know that when Zach reacts like this, it means that I hit a nerve.
Kendall, maybe he's just, preoccupied, trying to nail Adam.
No. Aiden, he won't talk about any of this. It's like he's completely shut down. I just wish this whole thing was over. I'm done with this. I wish it would just end.
It's gonna be all right. Promise. I'm sorry.
What?
I can't. I can't.
You can't do what? You can't do what? Good. You're here.
Where else would I be?
I don't know. I mean, the way you ran out of our room. What was that?
Does this bring you back?
To what?
To when Zach and Greenlee were stuck down in that mine shaft, and it was just me and you against the rest of the world.
I guess it was just us.
Just like now.
So?
So, I don't want things to get complicated. I don't want us to be in that position again, where things just get muddled.
No, you've got me here to help unmuddle you.
That's the problem.
I'm the problem?
Well, we're together. Or at least it feels like we're together. I don't know.
You're afraid that we'll have sex again.
Aren't you?
Jesse, it's Zach. Call me as soon as you get this. Something's not right with Kendall. You get her home. Now.